Hello and welcome to video number 6. We're going to talk about congruency and how that can impact the initial offer and how the beginning and the end must connect. Let me explain to you what congruency is all about. Congruency is everything should line up with the same topic from the beginning to the end. So from the point of the person being interested in your initial offer from the solo ad email, they sign up for the offer. That topic should be the same topic that you include in your follow-up series, as well as the future offers that you sell. So from signing up to training to tips to what you sell. Let me give you an example of congruency. Now, this formula here may look a little complicated, but really is not. If you notice a parentheses here, we've got parentheses A, parentheses B, parentheses C, and parentheses D. This is basically means that, okay, if you give that initial offer and then they sign up on their email and you give the initial offer, in the first email, you want to make sure that you give that initial offer that you promised to them. But then at the end of the email, you have B here. B is basically connects to over here. So we got A and B, and then B basically states what's going to be ahead. So let me give you an example here. Email number 1 says, "Welcome, thank you for signing up on this list. Here's the initial offer to, let's say, this WordPress tips." Now, you're going to receive in another email number 2, which is B. This is kind of like sets the tone for what they're about to receive. In email 2, which you'll be receiving in 1 week, this is going to be about B. Okay, so now email number 2, they received email number 2. Now, in the email number 2, I'm going to say something like, A, I hope you received the gift. If you didn't, here's a link to it. In this email, we're going to talk about B. So grab B. So there's first beginning, middle, end. And then C is basically, okay, email number 3 you're going to receive is going to be on this specific topic. So as you can see, they're just connecting this one to this one and then to this one. And then over here, we're going to say, okay, if you didn't read the email B, then here's a link to it. So we link back here. And then here's C, gift. And then here's D, where D is going to be the future email, this email. So as you can see, all it does is just connects here and then connects here. And then here, connects here, and then here. So it connects to the before and after. If you can do that and use that formula, that will greatly increase your conversion rate. So, another example. You got offer X. They sign up for offer X. You give the offer X. And all the other emails that you give relate to offer X. And then when it comes time to sell, you sell topics that are related to offer X. So throughout the whole process, you've got congruency and consistently all throughout the whole thing, the whole process, the whole system. That's the secret formula. So, 3-step process. The initial offer should be as what is promised. Your follow-up emails should be related to your initial offer, and your promotional offers should relate to your initial offer. If you can understand that concept, it's going to be super easy for you every single time you try to build a list. Now, let me give you a real life example so that you can take this formula and see it in real life. So, for example, WordPress. Let's say, for example, I want to build a list around WordPress, blogging, because that will enable me to sell things on WordPress, WordPress plugins, and anything that relates to blogging. So that's a pretty general topic. So the solo ad is going to be about WordPress blogging and how to set it up and drive traffic. And before I do that, I want to do research on affiliate offers. So there are a lot of affiliate offers relating to WordPress blogging, WordPress plugins, and more. So therefore, the initial offer needs to be about WordPress in terms of tips, a plugin, or something related to what you're going to promote later on. So I could say, grab this ebook or grab this video series where I'm going to talk about WordPress. And then the follow-up training should be tips that are relating to areas of WordPress. So remember, balance is key. You want to educate about 4 to 5 times and then promote. Because everybody else tends to promote. They don't really offer value. And then what happens, it just turns everybody off because you look like everybody else. But if you do add value, then that's great, and it can increase your conversions. So promoting, time to promote. You can promote on WordPress blogging, WordPress plugins, WordPress themes, or stuff that is related. But make sure when you promote something to review it in detail, unless it's, of course, your own product. So if you're promoting somebody else's product that's not your own, then I would advise you to review it in detail, either through a video, through a blog, or something. So that way you can show that your list that you truly care about them enough that you're not just promoting it because you want affiliate commissions, you're promoting it because you truly believe in the product itself. So on another note, do not promote products that are not related to WordPress blogging unless it is something that usually boosts it, like traffic, sales, or increasing conversions. For example, what I remember when I created a list a long time ago, of course at the time I would say yes, because I was thinking, okay, bigger lists probably means more conversions. Not necessarily. And that's going to simply just piss your customers off. They're going to think, why in the world do I need this? Click unsubscribe. So just remember, congruency.